just about to get underway. Here's Francisco Lindor. And we're underway here in the home opener. Ground ball right side. Marte. Over to first. One out in the top of the first.
Batting second, left fielder Juan Soto.
Here in Phoenix, and just getting settled into this one.
No, that's low.
Now he breaks his bat. Vargas takes it in for the out. And there's two down. Two out, space is empty. Bo Bichette up to the dish. Swing and a liner, base hit out into right center field. So a two-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
Foul ball.
I think it's very important to establish the inside part of the plate early. Sets the tone for the rest of the game.
Ball, low.
Next offering is fouled back. Swings and misses on the fastball. Corbin Carroll stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swings through that one. And he grounds one to the right side. Tosses to first. One gone, bottom half of the first.
Batting second, second baseman, Ketel Marte.
In the air to left center. Soto on his way over. Two down. Now it's the shortstop, Geraldo Perdomo.
Geraldo Perdomo.
That one ripped. Coming on Robert, and he's there. Back here at Chase Field, second inning set to go. Marcus Semien up now for the Mets. Semien, 35 years old, and he was a 6th-round draft pick back in 2011. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Quick move to first, back to first, and he's safe. Here comes the 0-1. Swung on, belted. That one carrying. Too high. What does that mean, too high? Who cares? It's gone. A 2-run blast. And the Mets jump in front. It's 2-0. Here's the catcher, Francisco Alvarez. And that misses. Ball one.
He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
That one ripped left field. That's got a chance. Up against the wall and brings it in.
That's the ball.
To the right side, Marte. On to first. That's the second out. 2 down, bases empty. Carson Benj digs in now.
Ball.
Lined into left center. Should be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
I'll tell you, when you smoke a line drive into the gap like that, I mean, sure, home runs are king, but I feel like nothing makes you feel like a true professional hitter more than a bolt the other way.
Man at second.
Strike. Woo.
Here's a 1-2. Stays alive.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Out towards right center field. Should be extra bases. Coming home. And that is that. Back here in the desert, bottom of the inning, Peyton Smith stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Up the middle. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out.
Batting 5th, center fielder, Alex Thomas.
Thomas checks his swing. Appeal to third. No swing. And the 1-0. Just missed. Fought off foul. That's off the inside corner, and that's ball 3. Out to short, Lindor sends it to first. Already 2 out here in the home half of inning number 2. And here is Adrian Del Castillo. This one in the air, center field. Robert settles underneath it, and that ends the inning. Back here at Chase Field, on to the 3rd inning. Juan Soto up now for the Mets. And that's off the inside edge, and the count is 2-0. This one in the air, center field. Thomas under this one, and there's 1 down.
Up next for the Mets, 3rd baseman, Bo Bichette.
Just missed. Inside corner, and that's called a strike. That just misses. Ball 2. That's towards center. Thomas settles under it, and there's 2 away. The batter now, Jorge Polanco. He was a strikeout victim his first time.
Polanco.
No, that's a ball. Ball 2.
Next pitch misses, and now 3-0. Fouled off left side.
He's mixing his pitches really well. Late on that fastball after seeing the changeup. See if he can elevate one. I think if he does, he'll get the swing and miss.
Polanco hanging in there. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. 2 down, nobody on. Swinging a foul ball at the plate. They'll do it again. Payoff pitch. Battling here as he fouls it away. Grinding AB right here. About to see pitch number 10. Goes down looking for the strikeout. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Back here in the desert, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Well, these Diamondbacks, as you probably noted, haven't been shy at the plate at all. In fact, they've probably been too aggressive at times. I'm specifically talking about the first pitch. These batters are swinging more than 80% of the time, which is fine if you're scoring runs, but that hasn't been the case today.
That's the ball.
That swing early approach we're talking about just hasn't paid off. So I think they should take a deep breath, step away for a moment, and avoid giving up any more quick outs.
Fair ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
In the air, center field. Robert coming on. He's got it. And there are 2 outs. Here's Corbin Carroll now, the former first-round pick back in 2019 by the Diamondbacks. The kid from Seattle that grew up getting to watch Ichiro play. Quick toss to first, and he's back in on a dive. Moreno off of first with 2 away. Lifted in the air, left field, pretty well struck. And that is that. On to the 4th. Here is Marcus Semien.
Well, these Mets doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well.
Out to short, Perdomo. And 1 gone in the 4th as they get the leadoff man.
Up next for the Mets, the designated hitter, Greg Beatty.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Breaks his bat. There's a soft liner. Marte slings to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th. 2 outs, base is empty. Francisco Alvarez getting ready to hit. And first offering is fouled off. That one the other way, and foul ball. The 0-2.
Ball, outside.
Got him swinging. Ready to go, bottom 4. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. On the ground, right side. He gets there with the slide. Over to first, and they get the out.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, shortstop Geraldo Perdomo.
Hammered on a line to the left, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Looking to extend the play now to second, but way too late. Safe there.
He was all over that one. That was exactly what you're looking to do with the pitch away, especially in that situation. Drive it into the opposite field gap. He got himself 2 bags on a great swing of the bat.
Man at second. And there's a foul ball.
Ball. That's a ball.
Three, 2 now. 1 out and a runner at second. We're here in the bottom of the 4th. Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
Up next for the Diamondbacks,
Alec Thomas now
infielder
grounded out his
Thomas.
first time up.
That's the ball.
And
Nope,
that
that's
misses.
off,
And it's 2-0. Now a slow roller to second. Simeon. Throw is low, and he can't hang on. Safe. In the dirt, blocked. Nothing happening on the bases, though. 2 on, 2 outs. In the dirt. Runners stay put, and the count moves to 2-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Man, he was really tardy on that fastball. Great job of setting him up by throwing the curveball. Add some velocity to it on the next pitch. Can't catch up.
Swung on, belted. Carrying well. And it is gone. A 3-run shot, and they jump ahead in the 4th. It's 3-2.
His bat looks like it's in the zone for such a long time, and that gives him the ability to get barrel on it and hit the ball out to any part of the park.
Here's Gurriel. He's got it, and that is out number 3. Back here at Chase Field, we go to the top of the 5th. Luis Robert Jr. up now for the Mets.
Well, these Mets, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success, but at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Just missed. Inside.
No, that's the ball.
And the count is 3-1. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly. Safe at first, no play. We'll see how they score this.
Wise to just eat that, otherwise you risk throwing it into the dugout.
That's off the inside corner, and it's 1-0. There's a strike. Tying run is at first, and we're at the top of the 5th. One, two now. And a pitch out, but nothing going on. Got him swinging for the K. And that's 4 strikeouts. One out man at first. Now up to hit Francisco Lindor. Not your prototypical leadoff guy. Gets on base, yes, but also some power.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Out towards right center field. Thomas in position. 2 away. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play.
0-1.
Robert, the runner at first with 2 gone. Now a quick throw to first. Robert dives back in. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. This one in the air, center field. Thomas under it. And that'll do it. Back here in the desert, ready to go for the last half of the inning. Gabriel Moreno stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Bench on the move. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. 1 pitch and 1 out.
For the Diamondbacks, third baseman, Ildemaro Vargas.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Takes it in for the out. So back to the top of the Arizona lineup. This is Corbin Carroll. Check swing went around. That's strike 1.
Whoa.
2 down, nobody on. Last half of inning number 5. Right through there for a strike.
He must have been looking for something else because he gave up on that pitch a little early. It was right down Main Street. Probably not going to see a better pitch to hit in this at bat.
Whoa.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. 2 down, nobody on. And that skips in the dirt. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Everything came together for him. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Now there's a bullet down the line, and that's a fair ball. Headed for the plate. And they lead by 2.
Waste no time there. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Now here is Geraldo Perdomo. Swing and he popped it up. Lindor under it. And that will end the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Step In Bobichette, righty reliever out of the pen, Kevin Ginkel.
And this is an important part of this game. Tight score and still a lot of outs to get. So they're looking for a big outing out of them right here to get some critical outs.
Fair ball. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
Up next for the Mets, first baseman Jorge Polanco.
Ball, inside.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next offering in there for a strike. That is strike 2. Goes down looking.
Up next for the Mets.
Now it's Marcus Semien. 1 for 2. And a foul ball. The D-backs holding on to a 2-run lead, and we're in the top half of the 6th. Ripped to third and caught.
They couldn't have asked for a better out. Makes a great play on the line drive, and they keep the runner at first. Just like that, they're almost out of the inning.
In the air, left field. Gurriel settles underneath it. And that'll do it. Well, we go bottom 6. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Diamondbacks, Pavin Smith.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
Ball.
Just missed. Swings through that one for strike 2. Line drive, and it stays fair. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. And he starts the bottom of the 6th with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. He really let that ball travel on the outside part of the plate, but that's a great example that you can still drive the baseball that's away.
Now pitching for the Mets.
Taking over on the mound for the Mets, Ryan Hudson.
And that's a big potential run out there.
He's trying for third. Pitch misses. Throw down, and he's out. And that wasn't close. Tap foul at the plate. Here's a 1-1. Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2. Lifted in the air, right center field. Bench has a beat on it, and there's 2 down. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamond. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter. Nolan Arenado trying to get something going for him with 2 away. 0-1. Tied him up inside with that one.
Good pitch right there. Tied him up on the hands. If I'm out there on the bump, I'm going right back in there.
Fouled off the plate. They'll do it again. Not close with that one. And the count is 1-2. On the ground. Lindor handles, throws to first. Third out, and that ends the frame. Top of inning number 7. Here's the catcher for the Mets, Francisco Alvarez. This one in the air. Smith under it. 1 away.
Up next for the Mets, center fielder Luis Robert Jr.
And there's 2 down. Carson Bench up now for the Mets.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a...
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Pops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
Up next for the Mets.
Number 67 will take over here.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches. He does have first open if he needs to use it.
Swings and lines a base hit into left field. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out. Big situation. And here comes the big bat of Juan Soto. Fouls away the first offering. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Carroll moving under it. And that's the 3rd out. Back here at Chase Field, bottom of the 7th, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. stands in now for the Diamondbacks.
Now pitching for the
Tobias Myers gets the call from the pen.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Foul ball there. That one finds the zone, and it's 0-2.
Ball.
Base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, catcher Gabriel Moreno.
You know, these D-backs, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they
Pulls it in for the out.
with all of those hard hits, the guys are going to love seeing the spray charts after this one. It's clear they're not just getting lucky up there right now.
Vargas in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Ground ball could be 2. Lindor, that's 1. Not in time at first. It's a fielder's choice.
Up next for the Diamondbacks, right fielder Corbin Carroll.
The left-hander on now, Brooks Raley.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Runner takes off, drops a bunt down the first base side. Flips it, and safe at first, a bunt single.
No problem beating out the infield hit right there. Good hustle getting down the line.
Here's Ketel Marte. That one in the dirt and gets away. The throw to third. Safe there. And we got runners at second and third with 2 away. Yo, 1. In the dirt, but no advance from the runners. The 1-1. And he swings through that one.
Kind of goes without saying, but stranding these 2 runners in scoring position right here, it feels like it's a must if they stand a chance to win this game.
The Diamondbacks trying to break this one open here at the bottom of the 7th. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Back here in the desert, we're at the top of the 8th. Bo Bichette up now for the Mets. Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And there's a rocket into the outfield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
That's back-to-back singles for him. You'll often hear the phrase short to it, long through it, and that's a great example of it right there. Got the barrel in the hitting zone early, squared it up with the well-timed swing, and came away with a beautiful line drive into center field.
The 1-0.
Sometimes being lucky is a swing and miss. If he makes contact with that pitch, probably hits into a double play.
That one's in there. That's strike 2.
That's a ball.
Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. The D-backs trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. Next offering is down low.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Thomas settles under this one, and there's one down. Now it's the second baseman, Marcus Semien, 1 for 3. Fouled off down the right side.
Now these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap, but you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Swing and a high fly ball left field. Gurriel under it. Takes it in for the out.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Now on the bump, Cade Stroud.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
The tying run at the plate. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. Touches down, that's a hit. And that'll put runners at the corners with 2 away.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. I don't know how he's able to shoot that pitch the other way and still put something on it. That pitch was inside, and he let it get really deep. So pretty incredible hands to fight it off and still get good wood on it.
That's outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. On the ground to the left. And it's just foul. That was close. 2 on, 2 outs. This one in the air center field. Thomas gets under it. And that's the 3rd out. On to the bottom of the 8th. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Number 2. Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's got his second double of the game.
All over that one right there. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
D-backs making a move for a pinch hitter. Carlos Santana. Nice opportunity for him. Runner at second with nobody out.
That's the ball.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. Here the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one lifted in the air center field. Robert should have this one. And makes the grab. Runner tags at second. He makes it to third. Good base running to move up with only 1 out. Here's the center fielder, Alec Thomas. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing called strike. It's 0-1.
Here's the sac fly situation, and he's got to make sure he gets the ball out over the plate and get those arms extended. They're trying to crowd him with the infield in. Be a big pickoff if he can push a run across.
The next offering misses. Ball 1. Swing and a pop-up. Lindor has a beat on it. That's out number 2.
Pitching for the Mets, number 30, League-MLB.
Missing inside. Ball 1. Runner at third, 2 away. In the air out towards right center. That's a base hit. That gets by him. And he'll pull into second safely.
Good two-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Didn't try to do too much with it, just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs, but sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Man on second, 2 down.
Nope, that's off the plate.
Swing and a ground ball. They limit the damage here. Back here at Chase Field. We go to the ninth, so they turn things over to the righty, Taylor Clark.
Taylor Clark.
Ball 1.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a hit. And a good start to the inning.
Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down. And now they've got some speed on first, so we'll see if they try to get him into motion. This is a good situation if you want to try to steal a base. 9-hitter, and you're about to turn this lineup over, so get a little momentum as you turn it over.
Swing and a miss. And the count 1-2.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
In the air, right field. Carroll settles underneath it. And there's one down. So back to the top of the order. Stepping in is the switch hit at shortstop, Francisco Lindor. And first offering is fouled off. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. The Diamondbacks trying to close out a 3-run lead here at the top of the ninth. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again.
This guy's seen 2 changeups in a row. Could be a little vulnerable for a fastball right here.
Here's the 0-2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some.
Swing and a deep drive. This one's got a chance. Way back there, and boom goes the dynamite. Francisco Lindor takes him deep. And just like that, they're within a run. So out of the pen for the Diamondbacks, Paul Sewall.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Got him swinging. It's a strikeout. Only one out remaining for the Mets. Bobichette gets a chance to hit. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to on the ground to third, and this should do it. Throw to first, ball game. And the Diamondbacks hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Close one here today, and your final 5-4. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew, I'm John Shambi saying so long.